Hollow Knight Silksong, a two-dimensional video game about women, beautiful art and music, and insane mechanical gameplay, and it's going to get some kind of Godmaster update. It has to. It's what made the prequel, in my humble opinion, an absolute mind-breaking success, and it's what's going to make Silksong take a step in the direction of a perfect video game. Or absolute hell, depending on your standpoint, or something called Pantheon 5, I don't know if you heard of it. Who doesn't want to blast Belbies with a rosary cannon? They can pretend that they don't care about money, those folks over at Team Cherry from my land down under, but if they really want to sell big, they should definitely add this. Like Death, Texas and Thanos, the Godmaster update for Silksong is inevitable. And with that a question entered my head. What Silksong boss fight would be the worst to beat Hitless? Or on Radiant difficulty? No, not holy shit, how much fun would that be? But how do I make myself suffer? It seems to be a pattern on this channel. Anyways, today I'm basically doing a boss ranking, but I'm going to rate every boss fight on how hard I think they would be to complete Hitless or Radiant difficulty. So without further ado, let me know your predictions in the comments, and if you like videos like this, well like and subscribe so you don't miss out on them. Let's get into the list now, shall we? Like, you know, the delivers drill, you know. What is up, everybody? Make a template. No. Shit. Go to template. No. What? Create a tier list. No. How the hell do you do this? Go to template? That's what I need. Oh, I already filled this in. I forgot. Don't look. No, wait. This is wrong. No. God damn it. I don't know how this website works. Create a tier list. How the hell do you actually make the tier list, bro? Someone rated off the bosses. This is a very valid ranking. Yeah, with fourth core. Garmelt in C tier. Silksong tier list. Reset. Finally. Okay. So, welcome. I'm KCSR and today... That, dude. You already introduced yourself. I'm gonna be ranking every single boss fight in Silksong. We know that. You can see we know that. Silksong. Now, of course, we don't know because, for example, Beast Eater would probably get another face. Holy shit, why do these ads keep appearing? No free promo, blur that. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Although I'm kinda surprised, like, this isn't a boss fight. I guess it's paired with Morwing. So now I'm confused as to how hard would they be to do Hitless? That's the question. So that's gonna be the worst one. And then I also want to remove B tier. I'm dumb, okay? I'm a stupid fuck. I want to do it with as little tiers as I need to. Oh, I do need B tier, actually. Also, this is the second time I record this, because I recently beat Silksong, and with that I have a refreshed memory of how hard this game actually is. Yo, how the fuck did I die? Most of the boss fights were in these three tiers, and what I found out that the game is pretty difficult. It is. It's a pretty difficult game, especially when you can't get hit. Starters, we're gonna put Mouse Modern after. I did our Hitless on my first attempt. It's not gonna be hard at all. If you can't do Mouse Mother Hitless, you need glasses and a therapist. And me too, because I'm traumatized. Next, Bell Beast. I feel like I'm ill. So Bell Beast, also very easy. I would say a bit harder than Mouse Mother, but I mean, not hard to dodge, especially with dash and stuff. Next, Lace. Now, this should be D tier, I think. D tier or F tier. Yeah, I would put her like all the way here, you know, but I can't. So next, this one. This doesn't even count as a boss fight, right? Like, I guess, but you can just leave. Is this a boss fight? I don't think so. If you need to do it Hitless and there's nothing to stand under, it's gonna be literally impossible. I don't think I would count them. It would be like how the map would look, but right now I'm just not counting it. Also, there's one. Where is he? This one. That's not a boss fight, bro. This is not a boss fight. That's an enemy. There's like 5 of them in the game. Next, Garmelt and Zaza. They don't count as a boss. When do you fight Garmelt and Zaza? Next. I didn't do this one, sorry. Side note, I recently did that one, but it was extremely easy, so it definitely deserves an F tier. Next, also an enemy. This is also just, I guess, a boss fight, F tier. Yeah, that's good. Okay, next. How am I already 11 minutes of recording? You actually make the tier list. Fourth chorus, S tier boss fight to do Hitless. And you can't run away, I'm assuming. Probably harder than Lace. I guess he can remove the floor, that's annoying. But like, he's really easy to dodge, and if you can have tools, you can like, you double jump, cling line, you activate fin say, and then you just claw line, pogo, bang bang bang, and then you throw a rock at him. Shouldn't be hard. Next, two of them low C tier, I think. Like, maybe here. I'm very bad at making like a choice, bro. Sorry, focus up. Lace, easy as bricks. Fourth chorus, also very easy. Yeah, we'll just put him D tier because I don't want hate comments. Next, more wing. I'll put him C tier, I guess. It really depends on how the arena looks. But I think he's not that hard. I would probably put him, yeah, high D tier. Savage Beast Fly. Now here's the thing. Can I insta-kill those flying enemies? If I can, it's like Collector, but with wings and literally on, because he fucking slams into everything. C tier? I'll do him C tier. No, actually I'll put him C tier. Because he removes the floor. This one goes here. These ones are literally the same. I don't know why there are two here. God, that's gotta be the easiest shit ever. Wanderer, Flint Slate. If I remember correctly, he jumps over you or runs at you. Like, not hard. Next. Extremely easy. I genuinely. This boss fight, I first try in every playthrough that. I'll put him here. This one I actually think is gonna be hard to do. Because those little enemies, maybe they take a long time to kill. They are quite annoying. There's a lot of strength flying everywhere. You don't really know what's coming. So I'm gonna actually put that higher than you might have expected. Next, these ones, these twos. Yeah, it can be pretty chaotic. I would put it, yeah, probably here. Next, Widow, probably high C tier. Pretty random, you know, and pretty fast paced and pretty hard to do hitless. But with full tools and like a good quest, you can easily do that. No, I'd say like bottom of A tier probably. No, C tier, never mind. I'm very good at the game. Next, Last Judge. Last Judge, let me think. My friend's gonna hate me for this one. Because he is still stuck there to this day, I think. Right here, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Next, Choric Dancers. Easy. They show you where they're going. Like, if you're gonna do a hitless boss fight, you're gonna be careful. And if they show you where they're going, pretty easy to dodge, I feel like. I'll put him here. I love this song. I'm using it in edits now. YouTube, I have 93 subscribers. It's cool to say. I completely forgot this one. I gotta be honest. What I remember is there's an enemy part and then he just spawns out of the ground and like there's like swords or something. I'll put him above Widow. I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. I have no idea how that one works. Gruul the Great. First time doing this one, it absolutely sucked. Second time doing this, I first tried him. The only problem is that to actually hit him, like you want just let Gruul the Great eat you, you know, that's in hitless you can't do that, so that's actually gonna be really difficult to hit him. I'll say A tier, that's a pretty good one. Okay, next. This one probably easier than Gruul the Great, but still pretty hard. Like, next, the second Lace fight. I wouldn't say it's an S tier yet. Like, there's only gonna be one boss fight in the hardest. Carsinger Carmelita. If I put her 1, then there's another really hard boss fight like Lost Lace. That would be S tier, you know? So that's why I'm not putting Lace 2 in S tier, although she's gonna be a very high A tier. Because, as I say, pretty chaotic, pretty fast paced. It's like a Nightmare King Grim, you know? Probably easier. But Lost Lace A tier, take it or leave it. Next, Grandmother Silk F tier. You heard me right. Easy. I did a hitless on my first attempt. It's not actually true, but I think I second tried her at least. You can just deal a lot of damage to her. That's it as well. Like, you can just do a ton of damage in no time and then she's dead, you know? So that's why I would say probably. The thing is that there's gonna be like a lost Grandmother Silk. Dementia Grandmother. She's lost. So for now, this one would be like not that hard at all, but there's gonna be like for sure a harder version in the Pantheon, so that's why I put her C tier. Why did I already rank Trobio? I didn't do that. Alright, Trobio. Yeah, Trobio is pretty random, you know? Like, those balls can fuck you up. I got like ran into a lot, so to do hitless, probably, yeah, that's pretty great place. Next, Phantom. Yeah, high C tier, that's definitely a good spot. Giant Lantern dude, 3 fucker. Where would he be? They would probably literally remove the floor, knowing Team Cherry. The only problem is that you don't get silk from hitting this thing, so you gotta use your tools, but that's not bad. So I'll put him probably here. Yeah, I don't want to think about it too much. Next, these ones. Yeah, maybe here. Pretty mid, you know. Next, I don't even want to rank this one. I don't feel like it. Next. Oh, that one's gonna be hard as balls. It's hard. This one's hard. Pretty random. Kind of like at the Lace level, but I think Lace would be harder. Next, this one. Fuck you, I don't even want to rank you. I just recently did this fucker in my Silksong again, and I just realized that, yeah, he sucks. He sucks pretty largely. You can't really hit him without kind of like annoyingly damage trading if you want to go for more than one hit. And you can't really see it because there's a lot of shit going on. So like, I would put him, yeah, bottom 8 here probably. Now, Pinstress, to be honest, I don't really know. And last time I did Pinstress was March, not even. Last time I did Pinstress was January. I'll put her above Phantom. Trobio's purple. Trobio. It's gonna be probably like this, you know. Trobio 2 on the same level, I think. Next, Chakra. Chakra's actually so annoying to fight. Probably right here. Pretty unpredictable and really fast. So I would say, yeah, I would put it like here. Crawfather. Yeah, pretty easy. Spam tools. I would say Crawfather's, yeah, probably somewhere there. Next, what I remember is just a harder version of Coker Dancers, and it's pretty hard actually to do Hitless, I think. Like, you can only hit one nasty attack, so I'll say high 8 here. Next, this one, I would say here. Now, next Kruskin, I rated him so low last time, and I learned from my mistakes, because first of all, I think they updated him, because I think he got some new attacks. Second of all, he's actually faster than I thought. I didn't first try his Steel Soul, but I did in my playthrough. That's pretty weird actually. I should have become better, not worse. Oh yeah, well, I couldn't fight to the death, so... Oh, I could. This is literally the dream boss. I can. What am I? I can. I crossed King Cat. Please shoot me. Probably a bit harder than the Trobios, yeah. Next. Bang, S tier. No, not a word is shared. S tier for now. I'll put all of the boss fights that I think deserve this spot in S tier, and then I'll pick my worst. The first time I beat her, I was standing inside of her kind of awkwardly, and I would have died, but I somehow killed her right before I died, and that doesn't even count as actually killing Scarsinger Carmelita. The second time, I still died to her 1 billion times. My headset just died. Next, this one sucks, to be honest. This one really sucks. It's like a harder version than Lace. No staggers. Probably, yeah, S tier. But I would argue that it could also be here. So I'm just gonna put it as... it doesn't matter. I think it's cool that Nyleth is way easier than Seth. Probably also to do Hitless. Her attacks are way clearer. She is gonna go a cool boss fight. So let's go 8 tier. Alright, what's next? Oh, this one, I didn't do it, sorry. This dude, I would say he's a pretty mid. Next, this one, you can go there. Next, and now we have the big guns. Alright, we have the big guns. Lost Lace, easiest S tier of my life. Easiest S tier. She's easier than Scarsinger Carmelita because Scarsinger Carmelita is harder to read than Lace. But Lace, the boss fight just takes so long. She's so annoying to hit. She has very random, hard to see in the Black Egg Temple, I guess. And next, also clearing S tier, and I put this dude in the first one. Last time I recorded this because he's really annoying. Like, he throws all of those traps that just randomly explode or something when you hit them, and the whole arena just gets filled up, and there's literally almost no time to hit him, but it's gonna take a fucking long time, okay? It's nothing compared to Scarsinger Carmelita. Come on, like, this boss fight is the worst in the whole game. She's really hard to read. She's insanely fast. I did her every time I tried to get a few hits in. I would just get hit as well, and then I could heal, you know, but that's not gonna work still, so this is gonna take a year to do and still, so there's gonna be a whole video on just this one. So yeah, that's my tier list on how hard every boss fight would be to do Radiant in Silksong, yeah. Of course, we don't know yet. Grandmother Silk is probably gonna be the hardest one to do, etc, etc, but that's my tier list for now. Looking back, I would disagree with a lot of things I said in this video, like how I rank Purple Trobio or Garmont in F tier. But as you guys might have realized, I am quite bad at making choices, so those things are for you guys to point out in the comments. I want to quickly do it as how good all of the boss fights are. I'm just gonna do that without talking, really quickly, alright. So you can also see how good I think all of the bosses are. Bang, that's my tier list. My favorite boss fight in the whole game. Probably, I just like doing Grandmother Silk. Whoa, I like the boss fight a lot because it's just like Radiance. I really love the boss fight Radiance. And Fourth Chorus as well. These are like probably my favorites. And then Scarsinger Carmelita is just a beautiful boss fight. Same goes for Lace, Trobio. It's just Trobio. Yeah. And this game is just awesome. All of these bosses are cool. Garment is just here. You see Garment. That's probably my tier list. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and comment and stuff, so I know I need to make more tier lists. Also, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can finally stream, and I'll probably also face review. So please subscribe. That would be really cool. I want to stream, but I'm not gonna do it without, you know, getting a few people to talk to. So please subscribe. Alright, sorry for my yapping. One quick thing. I started a series where I played frustrating games until I broke something, but I said that if I would have hit 25 likes, I was gonna make a part 2, and I would want to hold my promise, but I don't know if you guys even want that video, and I really like making Silksong videos. So let me know in the comments. Comment 25 if you still want me to make a second part of that series and hold my promise. If not, comment Silksong in full caps with exclamation marks. Oh, and you can watch the first episode of that series by clicking the video right here. Please do, it really helps the channel. Okay, bye.